Okay, so the first slow orb is going to be for the B connector. So you're going to come outside of B main, and you're going to line yourself in this corner right here. Take out your slow orb, and you're going to look at the top of this building in between this vent and this little cylinder right to the right. And going to aim right in the middle and drag your crosshair all the way up so that it's in height with this line on the building right there. So right here, and then shoot. And then it should fly high and cut off the rotate into. So if anybody's rotating from here and they're trying to peek, they're going to be really slowed off, and it's going to be easy kill peeking into like a B execute. Okay, this slow is for the close right B when you're executing on the B. And you're just going to go into this corner right here, take out your slow orb, and line it up with the top of this little rope here in the middle of it, up to this little black dot in the building, and then you're just gonna jump there. And what that does is it bounces off that wall, lands right here. So anybody sitting up on this box is gonna be completely isolated with nowhere to move. If he drops down, there's no way he can get out without somebody killing him. You're gonna take out your slow orb, and you're going to aim your crosshair in the middle of these two bars in the window, and the middle of the bottom little outline of the windowsill. So where I have my crosshair right here, and you're just gonna shoot. And what it does is it covers this whole wall. So if somebody's sitting right here, they're pretty much dead. Alright, so this slow orb is for the CT connector, or CT into B. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna come into B main, wedge yourself in this corner right here, take out your slow orb, and aim in the middle of this window. I'll bounce off that right into the CT connector. This whole area is covered. Okay, this slow orb is for the back middle peak, so they can peek from this B connector, and they can peek from back middle. So if you want to slow back middle because there's a guy holding it with an op every round, you come into this corner, you line your crosshair up with the middle of this lamp and up to this building and step through. He's opping right here, he's gonna get screwed. Okay, this slow orb is for the middle of mid. So this connector, and if they're peeking from this cubby right here, it gets them too. So you're gonna come back into this corner, pick out your slow orb, aim at the bottom left corner of this window, and step there. It gets pretty much all of the middle. Okay, so this slow orb is for a heaven. What you're gonna do, you're gonna come into this corner, you're gonna take out your slow orb, you're gonna look at your HUD and above the slow orb. So you're gonna notice that little mouse cursor, and just below it, it's this little arrow. You're going to line that arrow up with the wood like I do, like shown. And once that's perfectly lined up, you're going to shoot, and that's gonna fly high and land into heaven. So if anyone's rotating from heaven, the only place that they could be in heaven without getting slowed is this close. It's just behind this wood here, which is easily spammable. Okay, so this is another step throw orb, so it's gonna land behind these boxes. And what you're gonna do outside of A, you're gonna line yourself up in the middle of this wall. You're going to look at this beam in the sky right here, all the way up to the height of this wall. And once it's there, you just step throw. Should land right behind the boxes on sight. So anybody here, or even behind this, will be slowed.